SpaceX Starship program, which boasts the world's tallest and most powerful rocket, will eventually put people and cargo on Mars. The latest prototype, SN20, is waiting for the chance to go into orbit. Several other prototypes have made flights, ground tests, and sometimes even testing mistakes in the effort to improve future flights. Here's an overview of key milestones on Starship's road to the Red Planet. Welcome to SpaceX Zone. This channel brings you directly to space, so don't forget to like and subscribe for more out-of-space content. Billionaire Elon Musk created SpaceX in 2002 from the sales of two earlier businesses, software service internet company Zip2 and online payment provider PayPal. His ultimate goal was to create a Mars settlement company. That said, SpaceX has been plenty busy in other realms of space. The company built Dragon cargo ships and Crew Dragon astronaut spaceships for the International Space Station and launched satellites for numerous customers aboard the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets. As for Mars, Musk periodically releases new far-out Mars visions and sometimes changes the names and metrics of the systems for sending crews, cargo, and rockets. Musk rebranded his Mars colonizing spaceflight system as Starship in 2018. Technically, there's two parts. Starship is the spaceship and upper stage, and Super Heavy is the rocket booster needed to escape Earth's deep gravity well. At first, Musk planned to make Starship out of carbon fiber, but in January 2019, he announced that the craft would be built from stainless steel instead. While stainless steel is heavier than carbon fiber, initially increasing the needed fuel for launch, along with the associated cost, Musk said that stainless steel has better thermal properties for spaceflight, and so it would reduce the cost in the long run. Musk later said this design change was the best decision he made for the project. Starship has undergone a few more design changes since 2019. Musk chose to put 6 Raptor engines on the Starship vehicle instead of 7. He also changed the number of Raptors on the Super Heavy, initially dropping the number from 35 to 31. And then increasing it again to include up to 37 Raptors. Not all engines will be needed on each flight, but at least 24 Raptors are required to carry the huge craft into space, Musk said. Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa, founder of Japanese e-commerce giant Zozo, bought an around-the-moon trip, dubbed Dear Moon, aboard Starship in September 2018, a ticket to fly himself and several artists on a lunar venture. Back then, Starship was called Big Falcon Spaceship and Super Heavy was called Big Falcon Rocket. While Starship hadn't started testing yet, Musk said he expected it could be ready for the mission as soon as 2023. In April 2021, NASA selected SpaceX Starship over the competition, Blue Origin and Dynetics, for a $2.9 billion moonlander contract that is part of the space agency's Artemis program. With that mission, NASA aims to put astronauts on the moon sometime in the 2020s. A previous 2024 target was deemed not feasible in August 2021 due to unrelated spacesuit development delays, according to NASA's Inspector General. NASA at first wanted to select 2 companies for their stage of the contract, but the agency received less money from Congress than desired for its human landing systems. SpaceX's newest Starship prototype briefly stood atop a Super Heavy rocket booster for the first time on August 6, 2021, marking the tallest ever rocket built to date. A dream come true, as Musk wrote on Twitter. The stacking test at Boca Chica included mating the 2 vehicles for an hour, with the joint Starship system standing 395 feet or 120 meters. For comparison, NASA's massive Saturn V moon rocket used for the Apollo missions was just 363 feet or 110 meters tall. Individually, the Super Heavy stands 230 feet or 70 meters tall, and the Starship SN20 added another 165 feet or 50 meters of height. Both vehicles are expected to undergo numerous technical tests in August to prepare them for an orbital attempt. Regulation remains the big uncertainty as Starship awaits its change to make an orbital flight test. If all goes according to plan, The spaceship will make an around-the-world trip to splash down at the coast of Hawaii after 90 minutes, while the first stage of the Super Heavy rocket should return to Earth 6 minutes after its launch in the Gulf of Mexico. For now, thanks for watching and we see you at space.